Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Yeah, this is Jerry from Baltimore.
Jerry from Baltimore. Talk to me.
How's it going, Coach? I agree with everything that you're going over here, except for it's not just black folks that stream illegal pay-per-view. Plenty of white folk do it too. I mean, people, Latins, people in general, gonna rather get something for free, huh?
But I want to correct you. I never said that only black people stream. I never said that. What I was saying was, this is what the PBC, this is what Tim Smith is saying. The reason why I asked the context of what I was saying, it is, what is the overall demographics of Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford fans? And the context, the context I said it in was, a lot of people said that they're overwhelmingly black. So I'm paraphrasing what Leonard Ellaby, what Tim Smith, and what Bob Arum and them are saying, and what Bob was talking about, the legal streaming and stuff. But what Tim Smith is saying is, their fan base is not going to support this fight. They're going to illegally stream it. They're not going to buy it, right? But they didn't say that when it came to Canelo. So why they didn't say it when it came to Canelo, but they say it when it comes to Crawford and Spence? And I suppose, and I broke down why the standard is different with Crawford and Spence versus Canelo. But go ahead.
Well, I don't really see it as a black, white, or Hispanic thing. I think, Ellerby said it, and he said it best. And I've known this for a while. Hardcore boxing fans that are going to pay $80 make up for maybe $350,000 to maybe $500,000 for superstars, perhaps. They just don't make up for that much. Whether it's white folks, black folks, Hispanics, it just doesn't matter, because Earl and Bud both have plenty of white fans. I'm one, and I'm one that would buy the fight. Streaming fights, but the streaming is a problem. It's a problem in boxing, and it's going to be an even bigger problem. And I don't think it's just the case for this fight, but I think we're hearing about it for this fight because the money is just tight on this fight. It's a highly anticipated fight by all of boxing fans, the hardcore fans. But people are wrong when they say it's the biggest fight in boxing, because it's just not. The money is saying it's not the biggest fight. It's probably the most highly anticipated matchup, certainly. But that's for the hardcore fans, and that hardcore audience not going to equal the purses that they want.
Right.
And this was the case. Yeah, this was the case when Bob Arum was Bud's promoter. And if you ask me, the fight had a better chance of being made when Arum was his promoter, because Arum could have covered Crawford, and the PBC could have covered their guy, and a cross promotion would have put the liabilities between two promotions instead of just one.
Facts.
And I think it would have had a better chance.
You're right.
And I wonder where all the busters are that kept blaming Arum and saying, Bud, all he's got to do is leave Arum and go sign with the PBC. Yeah. Well, the problem is you can't sign with the PBC if they don't offer you a deal.
Yeah.
And Bud signed 3 times with Bob, and during that time, I can't find one shred of evidence that the PBC have ever offered Bud Crawford a deal. Never. In 11 years he's been a pro, they've never offered him a deal. And so I'm not too optimistic about the fight getting made. The only way the fight gets made is, like you said, is they got to settle for about $5 million apiece guaranteed. That's what it is.
All right, man. Hey, Jerry, thank you so much for calling in, fam. Salute. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? Dang, I ain't write the brother's name down.
Man, this is why they lying for Baltimore, Coach. Swear, man.
Why they lying?
Why they lying?
Okay, why they lying? Talk. Why they lying? Yeah. What's going on, fam? Talk to me.
Man, listen, man. So look, I think you hit the nail on the head, right?
Yes, sir.
They wasn't saying it's about Canelo, but they saying it about the black fight. And specifically, right? And here in Maryland, you see a lot of these Mexican Americans, they work hard as hell. They landscapers, they work every single day. It's hot as hell out here. They got their hoodies on. They nonstop working. They work hard. You know what I mean? It's not to be funny or nothing, but every time I see them, they doing their job. They get off. They grab their beer. They go home. They get up. They wake up. They repeat. You know what I mean? The black folks out here, totally different subject. They messing their money up. They involved in nothing. It's all kind of, you know what I mean, irresponsibility going on amongst our people. So, of course, You know what I mean? We're going to take advantage of what's free and what's given to us. You know what I'm saying? And I personally, my mother raised me up. My mother born in 67. I'm 28. She raised me up. If something is free, take that. You know what I'm saying? You don't pass up nothing that's free. So if you find out you can watch the fight, stream the fight for free, it's a lot of us that's hardcore boxing fans. But we ain't got $80 every time we look up. It's a fight going on. It's damn near pay-per-view fight every other week, every week or something like that.
Yeah.
We ain't got $80 every week to be sad now. So I say that to say, some of these fights, if we could tune in for free, we're going to tune in for free. Because we love the sport so much, we hunt down every link we could find trying to watch this for free. Because we ain't got the money, even though we want to kick out the money if we had it, right? But I tell you what, when it comes to seeing two black brothers in that ring to feed their kids, that's something that I think most of us going to make sure we pay for because we understand what they doing. I look at that beyond entertainment. It's these black brothers, they doing what they love, and they trying to take care of themselves and their family. You understand what I'm saying? So, the little weak fights and all that. Like I just watched Dog Bay beat Gonzalez for free. You know what I'm saying? Well, I got ESPN Plus, so I was able to see that. You know what I'm saying? But these other little weak fights, you can catch them for free. But it's not that. It's not that the black community don't want to pay for the fights and all we want to do is take them and watch them for free. That's not the case. We just ain't in a position to sell out $80 every 2 weeks. Me personally, I'm 28. I'm engaged. I got 2 kids. I take care of my whole household. My fiance don't work. I do everything I can to make sure she can be with my boys. She ain't got to work, stress or do none of that. So I can't, you know what I mean? I'm not in no position to sell out the money like I want to do. But I tell you what, I'm going to support black brothers when it's time to. And I think most of us, majority, when we see that, we going to leap and do the same thing. So I think the Mexican Americans in here, they work hard. They got their money right. They support Canelo because they can do that. They bust their ass. And the black folks are going to get what they can for free because that's how we was brought up. That's how we move. Most of us, some of us.
Yes, sir.
You understand? So that's all I'm on.
Hey, man, why they lying, man? Thank you so much. From Be More Stand Up. Thank you for calling, my brother. Thank you. See, remember I told you guys the story. On this show, I give a lot of parables all the time. I told you guys the story between the well-dressed-up lie and the naked truth, right? How did, the well-dressed-up lie, one day the naked truth wasn't always naked. He used to have clothes on. So one day the naked truth was walking down Virginia Beach. It can be any beach in the country. He was going down Miami Beach. We'll just say Miami Beach since I'm here in Florida. And according to the story how it was told to me from my grandfather from Harlem, he was walking down the beach and it was hot. It was on a summer day. It was hot. It was blazing. And you know what? The truth said, you know what? Let me take my clothes off, man, and jump in the ocean, man, because it's 100 degrees in Florida. It's hot. I need to go ahead and cool off. So he went to the beach, took his clothes off, jumped in the ocean. Well, the well-dressed-up lie came. And he was just a lie. He was just a lie. The lie came up and looked in the ocean and said, God damn, is that truth? Damn, truth in the ocean swimming. Oh, he left his clothes on the beach. Yo, I got an idea. If I can disguise myself as the truth, I will be able to deceive a lot more people. So the lie ran on the beach, took his clothes off, and he put on the clothes of the truth. The truth saw the lie putting his clothes on. The truth swam out the ocean, came onto the land on the beach, and he went to chasing the well-dressed-up lie. And that's how you got the well-dressed-up lie and the naked truth, because the well-dressed-up lie disguised himself in the cloak of the truth. And since the truth didn't have his clothes because the well-dressed-up lie was wearing them, that's how he became the naked truth. You get what I'm saying? Over here, I try to give you the naked truth. Though some of those other guys, I'm not gonna feed you confirmation bias. Again, that's why I tell you guys, I don't have a dog in the race in this fight. I love all my old school guys. You know how I feel. I don't have a dog in the race. I'm telling you, I know code when I hear this shit. And this is what they're saying. This is why when they offer Canelo all that money, they didn't say nothing about streaming and yeah, man, they ain't gonna pay for the fight. They're gonna stream it. They was very confident they were gonna make their money back. If they offer Canelo $100 million, they know he bringing $100 million. And this is what they're saying. They know if Crawford and Spence is asking for $20 million apiece, they know that their fans ain't gonna bring back $20 million apiece, $40 million. They know that. So this is why this fight has been, you know what I mean? It ain't no Bob Arum. So now you know that Bob Arum was some bullshit. You know that, yo, man, he signed to the wrong promotional company. That was stupid because you could do a joint venture like you did with Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder. Have PBC paid, was responsible for paying Deontay Wilder. Top Rank was responsible for paying Tyson Fury. So they split the cost. They shared the risk and they split the profit if there was one. Did you get what I'm saying? Now that Crawford is not with Bob Arum anymore, guess what? PBC got to pay for everything. So when he was so the time to make the fight, when y'all was calling him Top Rank Toby, remember that? Y'all was calling him Top Rank Toby? The time to make the fight when he was over there with Top Rank, because now PBC don't have to put up all of the money. You just pay Spence, Top Rank just pay PBC, Al Heyman pay Spence, Top Rank pay Crawford. You can make the fight. You can share this, you can share the risk. But now everything going to PBC. Guess what? Things ain't happening. And so since you guys who were pushing this PBC shit, pushing Wakanda, since y'all were pushing Wakanda, now you ain't got nothing to say. Now it's, oh man, yeah, no, the boy from Omaha, he got to be realistic. So you still got to follow that narrative. Fact of the matter is, you niggas was lying and you was wrong. That's facts.
True.
You was wrong. It ain't nothing wrong with admitting that you was wrong. Just say you was wrong. Charlie to the game, man, I was wrong, man. The boy been a free agent for 8 months. Still nothing. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
It's Ryan from Georgia.
Ryan from Georgia, talk to me.
Just got a good question. Is there a way in the contract where they can put stipulations in there where they can fight now, depending on how this fight might turn out, that they can set it up to have a bigger fight or another fight in the coming year, next year? Is it possible that they can do that where, you know, they can get whatever money they can get out of this first fight right now and set it up so that they can have a Spencer Crawford 2, maybe, next year?
I mean, yeah, they can do it. Hey, we need 7 more likes to get over 400, man. That'll help me out a lot. Yeah, they can do that. I don't think that's the issue. I don't think it's the issue. I believe what Tim Smith is saying. He's saying the problem is economics. He said the problem is economics. He said they didn't build ESPN, didn't do a good job in building Crawford into a star. So what he's saying is Terrence Crawford is not a draw like that in the sport of boxing. His pay-per-views have did terrible since he's been a pro. Now, Terrence Crawford made a lot of money now. He made his money. I ain't gonna lie. He ain't broke by a long shot. He made some good money. But they're saying that he's not a star. So what he's saying is, listen, Spence, in order for this fight to be a success, Crawford, we know Spence going to bring his fan base. Crawford is going to have a fan base that's going to equal what Spence is bringing to the table or rival that, so it can justify the type of money that they want. And this is why he's saying, you know, so he's, because Crawford is not a draw, yada, yada, yada. My question, but I got something that's going to blow that out of the water. Okay, if Crawford is not a draw, why you guys did not make the fight when Crawford was still signed to Top Rank?
Okay.
Do you get what I'm saying? Because if you make the fight when Crawford was still signed to Top Rank, you don't have to worry about, oh man, you don't have to worry about the economics, because you'll only be responsible for paying Errol Spence, and Top Rank will be responsible for paying Terrence Crawford. But because you did the 52 fake out, put all that bullshit out there on the internet, wrong side of the street, this and that, wrong promoter, this and that, and you had all these YouTube channels, pro PBC YouTube channels, regurgitating this same stuff. Now the rubber don't hit the road. It's time to barbecue a mildew. Terrence Crawford is a free agent. Now y'all looking stupid. Now it's like, oh shit, damn, he a free agent. We can't blame Bob Arum no more. We can't blame ESPN. We can't blame Top Rank. God damn, shit, he knocking on our door now. Like, what's up, man? What we gonna tell him, dog? The economics don't look right. They ain't gonna buy the fight. They gonna stream it. Tell him. Oh, what he want? He want too much money. He pricing himself out. Now I'm hearing all this nigga explaining. If you was worried about the economics, Tim Smith, why not make the fight when he was signed to Top Rank like you made the fight when Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder? How do you think the Wilder and Tyson Fury fight got made? Deontay Wilder is a PBC fighter. Tyson Fury is a top-ranked fighter. How do you think that fight got made? Top Rank and PBC made a deal together. Last time I checked, Tyson Fury is with Top Rank, right? He fought on ESPN, right? Spence Crawford was with Top Rank. He fought on ESPN. How can you make a fight with Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury on the different sides of the street, different promoters, different networks? How can you make that fight? But then when Crawford was with Top Rank, he on the wrong side of the street. He got to sign with the PBC if you want to make that fight. Well, Tyson Fury didn't have to sign with the PBC to make that fight. Tyson Fury wasn't on the wrong side of the street. What's the difference? And these dudes, they went harder. Like, bro, I don't get it, dog. Like, again, I ain't got but a GED. But I got a master's degree in common sense. You're going to have to explain to me how the double standards and the hypocrisy is what I point out. And I tell you niggas time and time again, these guys who push these narratives, I say if you guys do not have a double standard, you will not have a standard at all. How you make a fight with Wilder and Tyson Fury not one time, not two times, but 3 times? No wrong side of the street, no network issues, none of that. But then when it comes to Spence Crawford, Top Rank told me, wrong side of the street, 60-40, 80-20, 70-30. He got to be realistic. Sign the contract. Bob Brown blocking the fight. He never should have signed with Top Rank. But then what happened to okay, well, how Tyson Fury fight got made? He went Top Rank. He was on the wrong side of the street. What happened with that? Oh, that's different. That's different. True. Bob, the Top Rank, the Tyson Fury fight got made because Top Rank was responsible for taking care of all the financial responsibilities for Tyson Fury. And the PBC was responsible for taking care of all the financial responsibilities for Deontay Wilder. They split the costs right down the middle. They shared the profits right down the middle. So how come you can make that fight, but then when it comes to Crawford, black boxing fans, the Wakanda niggas is what I like to call them, it's wrong side of the street, promotion of the company, this, that. Please make it make sense to me.
Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go.